When I fail, it's either a reason to try it again and to prove that I'm strong enough to do it at that moment, or it's a reason to train harder and to come back again to tackle this personal challenge.
Some days I might be totally wrecked, and some days I can be full of energy. In these hard training periods I just get to climb a lot, and climbing is something that I love. So it's pretty simple to motivate myself.
I've been living through this hectic training regime, which means that I train 6 or 7 days in a week.
I'm watching the campus board and I feel I don't want to do anything at all. It's the crux of the whole day. But I know that I have to start doing something unless I don't make it in time for school.
Some days you feel so wrecked and you have no motivation, but nevertheless, as you start climbing and you somehow get the engine going, all of a sudden you feel pretty strong. If you do this brutal training regime, it's more about overcoming the pain on the second digits of your fingers. You have to be a kind of masochist, and at certain point I succeed in turning the pain into a joy.
I've been training like this since February, alternating the periods where I train really hard and periods where I train a little less and focusing on quality. I don't take any longer rests throughout the season, but I take 3 weeks off in the end of December. I'm actually really happy that for the next couple of hours I'll only just be sitting on a chair and rest physically. I've always been a sort of individualist and I never liked to be told what I'm supposed to do. This year is different because for the first time I have a coach. Having Pachi helps me to stick to the tough training regime and build the confidence that that day, that hour, I'll be really strong. Bouldering session is the most fun because you can deal with some partial failures. There is a boulder that I really want to climb, I keep trying it and it feels impossible, and that I just try a little bit harder or I find some tiny detail and I send it. And well, just sending one tiny boulder during such a hard training day is like another motivational push to keep going. For bouldering, the pain can be way worse. It's this kind of weird pain that comes like from the inside. I've been already climbing for a 7th day in a row, and of course I feel totally wrecked, but At school, I'm really focused on my studies, and that actually helps me to recover better because I don't really think about how tired I am.
I read a book called Rockstars by Heinz Zuck. Somehow, as I was watching these climbers, I got the feeling that these climbers look just so happy. That was the moment where I decided I want to be exactly like them, and now I just consider myself as a really, really happy man.